Hi there, welcome to the 30-day BarSculpt challenge. It's day 13. We're gonna do a pelvic curl. Starting on your back, shoulders open, hands down by your side, pelvis is in neutral, which we've talked about, and the feet are hips width apart and about a 90-degree angle behind the knee. Maybe a little less depending on your stability and your hamstring flexibility. Pull the abs in, lengthen the chin or the back of the neck and roll up through the center of the back. Keep the weight between the shoulder blades, collar open, ribs in, hold as you breathe in. Exhale, very slowly roll down through the center of the back until you hit neutral, not going past. So the abdominals stay in, the rib to hip connection stays in the whole time. Open the collar, lengthen the back of the neck, tuck the tail, and roll up. You can pause at the top, checking your feet, making sure the big toe, the baby toe, and the heel all have the same amount of weight, so you have like a tripod in your foot. You may make it a little more challenging and lift the arms up, keeping the shoulder blades pulled into the mat and the ribs really pulled in. Inhale to stay, exhale to roll, dropping sequentially down through the spine. Inhale, exhale, curl up. We do this exercise in BarSculpt during the class that is kind of after our abdominal section actually. It's more of the rewarming section where we get the hamstrings rewarm before we stretch them again. And it's would be called bridge dancing. So we bring the hips up, the weight between the shoulder blades. You may lift the arms. I like to do that because it allows me to be sure that I'm keeping the weight in the shoulders, specifically when I start to move the pelvis, that I don't lift up my shoulders and start to place weight on my neck. Another good way to make sure you're not placing weight on your neck is to just lift your head up an inch and back down. If the weight was up too high, you wouldn't really be able to do that. So you'd feel that difference. So you want to make sure the ribs are in, the hips are glued toward the rib cage. And from here, if you're doing the pelvic tilt, you'd actually hollow out the abdomen and release. You'd hollow and release, tuck and release. 8, 7. So this would be bridge dancing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. But it's a true Pilates exercise. Once you get to your bridge, you may lift a leg, stretch it up, flex to lower, point to lift. Stopping knee to knee to be careful not to over tax the back. Bend the knee, step back down, make sure your hips are level, ribs in, lift the other leg, up, lower and lift, lower and lift. Bend the knee, step on the foot, keep the hips level, ribs in, and roll down. That was the pelvic curl. Thank you very much for joining us today, and we will see you tomorrow.